Hello friends, welcome to Azure Data Factory video series. In this video we are going to discuss about user properties activity in Azure Data Factory. Agenda for this video is user properties means what is it and how we can use it in activities. Basically, for any activity, if you want to add some additional information like source, destinations, or the activity what it is doing, we can use this user activity. Like we can see for copy activity we will add source and destination, and this log information we will see in monitor. Well, the important thing is that we can only add 5 pipeline activity properties as user properties. This is the link where you can get all the details on Microsoft documentation. Let's go on Azure portal. Here you can study from here like what is user properties, and you can see here in the monitor window it's showing as the additional informations. Now go to Microsoft Azure portal. I have pipeline 3. I have created it in my last video. If you want to see how we can create the pipeline activity, you can go to my channel and watch previous videos. So in this copy data demo activity, the source is input database. Let's see input database what it is. The employee details tables, okay, and the sink is output storage. And what is output storage? It's a CSV output data set. So this data activity will copy data from table to file. Now let me show the storage. We have already that file or not. The employee CSV details file is not there right now. Let's refresh it and check again. It's still not. So we will see in the next run is the file should have in that location. And our main topic is user properties. Here you can see here we have an option new and auto generate. If you refresh auto generate, we will have two additional information here, source and destinations. The source is employee details table and the destination is data container. We can add new information if you want to add to show is in monitor. We can add from this here with new options. For now let me go ahead with these two options only. Just trigger now and click OK. It's running. Let's wait for pipeline 3 execution to be completed. In output window we can see the progress. You go output window of pipeline and just refresh it, see the details progress. Now go to monitor window and we have last run as pipeline 3 here. Just hit that pipeline 3. If you go right side, you can see here all these fields are detailed information of that pipeline. If you see, we have option here user properties, okay, the activity name, activity details, status, integration runtime. Just refresh it. Okay, now go right side and this is the user properties here. This time this is blank. Just drag it to see full. Okay, so this time this is blank. Why it is blank? Even we have auto generated it. Yeah, I got it. So I made the changes in the activity and didn't publish it. So we need to publish it to show in the log details. Let's publish this. Let me check again user properties here. It's still publishing and we have our user properties two fields here, source and destinations. The publishing completed. Now we trigger it as trigger now and the pipeline execution will be started. It's running now. Hope we should see those both information, source and destination this time in the pipeline monitor. Let's refresh it till it's completed. I guess it's completed now. Now move to monitor window and check last run. Now this time we will see Yeah, you can see here the user properties have some information here. If you click it, you can see source and destinations. So we can remove these fields here from here or add those fields information. Before removing, let me show you. Here is the two fields information here, source and destination, and this time I am removing it. Let's remove it. So that both fields has gone now. If you refresh it, it will come again back. So you can see here source and destinations are back again. So this way we can add and remove those fields here. And go to a storage. We have a new file here, employee details. The copy data activity. Copied the file data from table to file. Now go to pipeline again. Go to user properties. Let me show you some extra information here. As I said, we can add additional informations here. Let me add some additional information as, let me task info. So what this task is doing is copy data, or better copy employee data from table. Okay, so copy employee data. This new additional field I have added here. So this should be seen in our next run executions. Now as I said, maximum 5 additional information we can add here. If you click more to time, you can see the 2 additional fields added, and that new button is disabled now. So we can add only 5 additional informations. Let me delete those 2 fields and keep these 3 fields only. Okay, source, destination and task. Now let me publish it again to see the results. Let the new changes to be published, and we will execute this pipeline again. So it's publishing now, still publishing. So publishing is completed now. Before execution, let me go to the monitor tab and let me see the last run and refresh. If you, this time this extra added field task information should not have in this, and in next run when we will add this, execute again, this will be added in this field again. So go to the last run, pipeline 3, go right side, user interface. We have only 2 fields here. About this pipeline runs, I am going to make another video just after this video, so you can see all the details of this monitor window, like how we can filter the runs and every details on pipeline runs monitor window. This video, just go to again, just trigger now. This time just hit the trigger now option. Let me change user properties. Okay, it's again still 2 fields. We are fine, I guess, and we are already published the job. Okay, just trigger now for final run. It's running. So pipeline 3 is running now. Let's go to output of pipeline, hit the refresh button, showing here the succeed. Let's wait for the, yeah, so we already succeeded now. Now go to monitor window and see the last run of pipeline 3. Just refresh it, click to pipeline 3, and we will see the information of copy data activity. The activity runs copy data demo. If you go right side, now again user properties, this time this will have 3 field here. Here it is, the new field added task informations. So this way we can add additional informations here, and these 3 fields also we can add here to show in the detail chart. So you can see here the task info field is also added. If you refresh it, that would be removed. Here it is. This way we can add and remove fields from this status. Thank you for watching this video. We will see you in next video.